All right, America, you know I'm not the most perfect candidate for this election. And you know that my English is not my forte. All right, so all you individuals that have been correcting me on my Facebook, here's your time to get out here and do what you do best. Help me write a letter. I'm going to write a letter, and I want a conference with my bishop in Missouri. Now, if you want to put his name, it's James V. Johnson, but they say he's out until 1 August. Now, I can probably get an immediate audience with his Victor General, who happens to be Charles Rowe, the Reverend or Chaplain Charles Rowe. The point is, I need a conference with him so that I can push and get the Catholic Church to get off their you-know-what, to start pushing the idea of the vote. Now, I'm a Knights of Columbus in my church here in Lee Summit, Missouri, and I go to Holy Spirit. I just became a 4th degree. And one of the main things about being a Knights of Columbus is that they push the vote. Well, I was at a meeting here, I think last month, and I asked them about pushing the vote. Nah, didn't have anything on their itinerary. They had no intention on doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, this election is important because, think of it, yeah, there's a little something in the back here that I'm thinking, but it comes down to this, plain and simple. I'm going to get 40% of the vote of all the people that don't want to vote, don't trust the government, and if they do go out there and put Donald Duck or they put Mickey Mouse, hey, don't waste your vote, give it to Skip. So my point is that I'm going to ask the bishop or his Victor General to get the Knights of Columbus and go out there and do what they're supposed to be doing, and that is get everybody out there to vote. Now, the moral issue we're not supposed to talk about, and they won't talk about it because they can't get into politics. But again, they can get out there to vote. So hey, let's look at another point. What about all these other churches? Everybody says we need to stop abortion, we need to identify what a marriage is. But when in the world are you going to get off of you-know-what and start doing it? And this is the election to do it. Now, this is not any hate crime, but it's a disgusting act for an individual to have sex with another man. And it's more disgusting and hateful if you go out and kill somebody. Since when does somebody die because they're a gender? But now, wait a minute. If you happen to be an embryo, oh, we have no problem with this, don't they? And this is what these politics, this is what your government, and this is what everybody's pushing, and we have allowed it all these years. It needs to stop. This needs to be out in the forefront of this election. You know the rest of my campaign, it's a good, sound, proper platform. You need to get out there and let's get Jesse Jackson. He seems to be the forefront of all of that. Hey, let's stop abortion and let's identify what a real marriage is between a man and a woman. But really what we're doing is that, but in the background, we want to push the vote. And when we push the vote, guess what? If I get 40% of the vote, ladies and gentlemen, according to Congress and according to the Senate and its Constitution, if I don't dot all the T's and dot all the periods, if I get 40% of the write-in ballot, if I get 40% of that vote, ladies and gentlemen, we have won this election. Guess what? We can take America back. So all you English majors, get out there, help me write this letter to my bishop or the Victor General. And if you want to be a representative for me in your own state, hey, get on one of my committees, create a committee, Hynoski and Tanner 2016. Get out there and represent me and tell or ask your church, your diocese, go out there and push the vote this election. And we can win this thing. Easy. I got an acronym, TIJ. Don't worry about the dots and the T's, the semantics, or that it's too late. Guess what? Let Jesus do his work. I call it TIJ, trust in Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, let him do his work on November 8th. We'll do the rest.